9 years since the goat Scott Cawthon dropped FNAF into our lives, and it's changed the world. Fast forward to 2023, and we're about to get our 11th FNAF game, a Security Breach DLC, and a movie. As FNAF fans, we are eating, baby. It truly is the best time to be a fan. So let's go all the way back to the start, see where it all began, and then progress to the present day. Oh, it's FNAF season, baby, and your boy's hyped.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this, then...
Smash that like button. Hey, Freddy Fazbear looking kind of scary over here. Jeepers creepers, that man has no peepers. Let's take a quick hot second to talk about Freddy's evolution, because right here, right now, he's just a cuddly bear. He's a little bit scary, he's a little bit chubby, but then we talk about Glam Daddy over here, who's turned into everybody's father figure. He went from Freddy Dad Bear to Freddy Chad Bear. Speaking of glow-ups, do you want to see Bonnie's? He went from this to this. Hashtag bring Bonnie back. I'm getting ready for a nostalgia overload here. Tell me right now in the comment section below, who is an OG fan? Who remembers the first trailer back in 2014 when it dropped? Make yourself be known in the comment section below. I still remember this bad boy. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's watch it. And let's get hyped for Security Breach Ruin. Yo, this does bring back good, warm, fuzzy feelings right here. Freddy Fazbear. During the day, it's a place of joy. Everybody's happy. All the kids are screaming in the background. And you've got the classic animatronic suits. Look at them go. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, just the 3 happy band members, which, by the way, this is exactly how it looks on the movie set. If you haven't already seen our videos covering this or the FNAF movie trailer, this is exactly how it looks in the film. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the film. It's absolute peak FNAF content. But here, just everybody, this is just the originals and how far we've come. It's gonna be great to see it all in the one video. But you aren't here during the day. That's because you're a night shift, baby. You're a night shift worker. You gotta study the cameras. You have the night watch. You gotta make sure those animatronics aren't doing anything quirky at night. But they are. They are doing things quirky at night. There's Bonnie, limited visibility. Bonnie running down this thing. The great thing about this trailer is there are so many things that don't actually happen in the game. Five Nights at Freddy's. There's no 2. There's nothing there. It's just Five Nights at Freddy's. It's 34 seconds of absolute peak. But then when you get onto Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer, Scott really upped his game. But let's go back through this real quick, because it's only 30 seconds long. Oh, the nostalgia is so good. This scene here, where they're all looking at the cameras like this isn't actually in the game whatsoever. Everybody has like a Mandela effect of, this was in the game, right? They looked at the camera at some point. No, never, not once. It was proven like last year or earlier on this year. This image never actually happens in the game. It was a trailer exclusive, and it just is. Everybody thought it was real. I genuinely thought it was real as well. I just love the old school vibes of this game. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back and play Five Nights at Freddy's 1 on the channel. I actually beat 420 mode on that one as well. I was a boss at FNAF when it first started. Bonnie does do that. He does appear in the hallway like that, but he doesn't run down the corridor. Everybody knows that. It's Foxy that does that, but Foxy's not in the trailer, so you have to artistically license it to somebody else, and Bonnie was given that role of running down the corridor to come and get your cheeks. And Bonnie here, popping in, taking his face off as well. I tell you what, from having like a main role in the very first trailer, Bonnie then just vanishes. He's not in Security Breach. He's not here. But in the trailer, the first one, he's there. He's up in your grill. He's ready to take your soul and stuff you into a suit because he thinks you're a bare endoskeleton. Savage. Absolute savage. And this is where it all started, baby. This is where it all started. I still remember hearing about the first game, playing it on the channel, people loving seeing me get scared because I'm terrible with horror. And my life just completely changed from there, as did so many other people's. And FNAF just became part of our soul. It's just embedded in us. I bleed FNAF. So good. Now, I'm pretty certain Scott said at some point that Bonnie's like his, not his least favorite animatronic, but the animatronic that gave him nightmares the most, his scariest vision, or at least at the time. I don't know if it's somebody else by now, and that's why I presume Bonnie is the front and center of this trailer here. Absolute fantastic. Can we get a round of applause? Can we get some pogs in the chat for Bonnie? Can we get hashtag bring Bonnie back in the comment section below as well, because my man, he got done dirty in Security Breach. And this trailer here, this is the one that really started spawning myths and theories, because because you could reverse it. The music at London Bridge, and it would say Mike Endgamed All or something like that. It was crazy. Do you know what else is crazy? To celebrate the Ruined DLC dropping in July, I'm going to be giving away some free copies of Security Breach base game, because you're going to need that to play the DLC. The DLC is free, but you need Security Breach. So I'm going to be giving away some copies. To enter into the competition for a chance to win one of those copies I'm going to be giving away, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section below. Now, the comment could be absolutely anything. Tell me what your favorite FNAF game is. Tell me who your favorite FNAF animatronic is. Or hey, just put hashtag bring Bonnie back. Any of those ones will do. But subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section below. Good luck. Now, speaking of luck, you needed luck to get through this game. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was one of the most difficult games out there, and I really struggled with it, and I'm a FNAF master, but this one was crazy. Now, I loved analyzing these pictures. You got little hints for Balloon Boy and Balloon Girl, JJ over here. This looks like Nightmare Chica over here, but Nightmare animatronics obviously don't appear until Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and then you've got the marionette, the puppet over here, who obviously at this point, had he been released at this point? I think, or she actually, I think she had been released as a teaser image at this point, and then I think, is that Golden Freddy? I can't really tell. Anyway, this trailer was peak. Absolutely loved it. There was just something special about it. The music worked. The way the animatronics are just sitting there all withered. You're like, whoa, Bonnie, what's happened? Again, Bonnie, Scott showing Bonnie is very important to him by having him right there. I've got goosebumps, legit.
Hello. Well, if you're hearing this, then chances are you've made a very poor career choice.
Yeah, that's right. I played FNAF for my whole job. That's not poor. Who am I kidding? I love it. Hearing Scotty Boy's voice in that trailer, though, everybody popped off. Forgotten. That's right. The animatronics were thrown away. They were cast aside. They were rotten. They just got up to mischief. Dismantled. They were used for different parts. At this point, we didn't know when Five Nights at Freddy's 2 entered into the timeline, so everybody assumed this is a sequel, but it actually turned out to be a prequel. Here we go. We got Foxy as well, who was abandoned, and then this is when we got the new animatronics again. Here you go. You've got Bonnie as the first toy animatronic they show. Scotty Boy has a soft spot for Bonnie. Then you got the toy animatronics. This time we got a little look at the gameplay right here. Night 4 as well. Scott was a master at these games. And here we go. We got to look left and right. This is where we discovered we didn't have any doors. The animatronics really moved around, redesigned. Here we go. We got a look at Toy Freddy, probably the most hated animatronic in history, apart from maybe Balloon Boy. Malfunctioning. There you go. Look at this. You really got a scale or a sense of their style right there. And then Foxy jumps out of nowhere to jump scare you. You got Five Nights at Freddy's 2 popping in there as well. Was there anything secret after the trailer? I don't think there was. No, it jumped into FNAF 3 there. But this was such a good trailer. This one, as I said, spawned so many popular theories, especially to do with the reversing of the trailer and the sound. Oh, I loved it. This was the really old school days when you got proper theory crafting, because I still remember this is what spurred me on to start theory crafting was these trailers and the community surrounding it. I loved it.
If you're hearing this, then chances are you've made a very poor career choice.
This is going to be one of the best trailers out there for hype, because nobody thought Five Nights at Freddy's 2 would drop as quickly after Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Scotty Boy was pumping them out, and then FNAF 3 came out shortly afterwards, because this came out in like end of October, November time, and then by February, March, maybe even January, I can't remember. Here we go. And Foxy looked amazing there as well. But then you get that bright blue color over here of Bonnie, cementing that Bonnie's meant to be blue and not purple. You got all the posters on the wall, the Celebrate, the Let's Party. You got the toilets over there, proving that Freddy Fazbear takes a fast dump at some point in his life. You got Freddy popping in over there, redesigned. I love them, except Toy Freddy. He got done dirty, Scott. He got done so dirty, but I love that one of the most popular FNAF designs now is Glamrock Freddy, and one of the worst designs is Toy Freddy. Is the fact that he's got such polarizing opinions about his designs is so cool. reactivated. There we go. We've got the old ones there malfunctioning. This, just seeing Bonnie in the office and seeing the sheer size of him just terrified people. And then you got the mask as well, which is a great gameplay hint as to what we're going to be doing. And then you got Foxy jumping in there and screaming freedom. Big shout out to my man Fusion Z Gamer for that one. Here we go. This is when Scott really started hitting peak FNAF with his trailers over here. Peak FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. We got more posters on the wall over here, and you know the location is old, it's decrepit, it's down, it's out. He will come back. And everybody at this point is like, it's got to be Afton. It's got to be Afton, because we learned about Purple. Well, we didn't know he was called Afton then. It was Purple Guy. We learned that Purple Guy was the main antagonist because we found out that's what happened in the minigames in FNAF 2, the death minigames. But here we go. He always comes back. He always does. This part of the trailer here, goosebumps when Bonnie looks at you. Again, it's Bonnie. It's always Bonnie when you see them back to back like this. We have a place for him, which is what it's the animatronics that are talking here, or the souls inside the bodies. Everybody lost their mind here. Lost their mind when they saw Springtrap. We didn't know who this person was at this point. We thought it was a combination of loads of different animatronics. And we got the jump scare here. We got the jump scare right here. Good old Billy Afton coming in with his ancient old animatronic suit and Springtrap. One of the best designs known to man. Comes in, he jump scares us. And honestly, I lost my mind when I first saw this. It changed my life, this trailer, literally. It's just peak. It's just absolute peak. Everybody was theorizing over what this could be. We were really analyzing all the pictures in the background. Popular theories at the time were that this was some sort of amalgamation, salvage, I think it was a nickname at the time as well, in which loads of different pieces of animatronics were put together to create this one animatronic. Another theory was, and which we eventually got right, by the way, this is actually Purple Guy. I think there's some frame somewhere that you can actually see what's inside the suit, or you can see inside the eye hole, or by brightening it up. I can't remember what I did, but I got it right. I said the Purple Guy was in this suit. And he was in this suit. It was right. None of us got the name Springtrap until I think Scott teased in the source code on his website. Yeah, if you weren't around for this era of FNAF, this was peak FNAF era. The teasers, the trailers, it was all so much lore-driven hype machine by the GOAT himself. That era was just goated. Between Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and Five Nights at Freddy's 4, it was just a masterpiece, a masterclass in how to tease games, how to hype each game up, and how to have a community just clamor for more. And I feel bad for Steel Wool because they have been left with a legacy that the FNAF fans hold them up to. I love what Steel Wool are doing. They're doing their own thing and it's working out really well. But the FNAF fans need to remember it's not Scott that's doing it anymore. It's Steel Wool and they have to tease their own ways. And I think they have teased it very, very well. We've just been spoiled. The GOAT, Cawthon himself, spoiled us. And I love it. I love it. This trailer was fantastic as well. Just the fact that the Springtrap, the main antagonist, Purple Guy, finally came into the forefront of the franchise, and this is when the villain really took over, and we learned a lot more about William Afton, and all the mini games in FNAF 3 as well told so much story. Now FNAF 4, where the animatronics probably hit their peak design, apart from maybe Security Breach. I loved the Nightmare animatronics. What is it you think you see? I say this was a mind-melting game, this one. And definitely the scariest one, apart from maybe Help Wanted. This one was terrifying because you had to listen at the doors for breathing. What game do you think you were playing? And normally, being the funny guy, I would say it would be FNAF 4. But I've matured since then. It's the silence. That's what got you in this game. And then you see the animatronic just hiding. What have you brought home? The animatronics came home with you. It's so good. Close the doors. Close the doors. There was Nightmare Chica on the right. I got goosebumps. Everybody went mental over Plush Trap as well. Check the closet. Foxy's just there. Watch your back as you got the little Freddles as well. The community name for them, the Freddles. That movement in the door. I have seen that trailer like a billion times. Like a billion times. And I still got jump scared. I still got jump scared. What a game that was. What an absolute game. That, once again, was just Such a good time to be in the community. That was when Scott would say, oh, I'm going to drop this game in 6 months' time, and Scott would drop it in half a month's time, 2 weeks' time after he said he was going to drop it in 6 months. Scott was just pumping the games out, and this was technically meant to be the final FNAF game. So, hey, if earlier on when I asked you if you joined the FNAF, when you joined the FNAF franchise, if you said you joined it in, say, 2016 or something, you wouldn't have known much about the FNAF franchise because it would have ended in 2015. This was meant to be the last game! The final chapter. I'm sure this was called... Does it say here? I'm pretty sure it was called Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the final chapter. But it wasn't. It wasn't even the final chapter in the story, like the last in the timeline, because Ruin and Security Breach are set after it, and so is Help Wanted. Okay, oh, this was a great one. This was a great one. Everybody, he just dropped this trailer out of nowhere, and I still think it's one of the best Five Nights at Freddy's games of all time. You got Freddy here. I'm assuming that's Freddy. I don't think they're... It was Freddy, it was. They've stalked you. Now we're going through Chica's eyes here, obviously. They've got no eyes in it because obviously at the end of Five Nights at Freddy's 4, all their souls are free and it's just empty heads. And then this is here, where we're following on from that. They've haunted you, and this is what happened. Their souls were freed at the end of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. These animatronics are no longer here, but now they're cute? Next year, Scotty Boy dropped FNAF World, an RPG game to do with Five Nights at Freddy's, all the different iterations, new iterations of the animatronics, and this was hype. At the time, this was not positively received. It was not, it wasn't. I loved it. RPGs are my favorite genre of game, and seeing the FNAF World brought to an RPG is amazing. Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, Phantom Freddy, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Boy, there's just so many here. And as it went through, he just created new animatronics to add into it, the Paper Pals. And then you had Mangle here. One of the cutest gifs of all time. Just playing ball. Just playing ball and bat with herself. Absolutely amazing. It's such a shame that Five Nights at Freddy's World didn't have the success I think it deserved, because I think it was a great idea. There was a FNAF World 2 update, or Update 2 at some point, which was absolutely amazing. And I think a lot of people now look back on FNAF World with nostalgia. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you like FNAF World? Did you like it at the time? Are you just a fan of it now? Or have you never played it? It's free on Game Jolt, I'm pretty sure. It was on the Play Store and stuff on your phone. I've still got it. I've got it on my phone. I play it when I've got no reception. But it's great. Now, what's this trailer? Fear. What was this one? Panic. Is this Sister Location? Dread? I don't think it is it? That's the next game in the line, right? Terror. Oh, it is! It is! Don't hold it against us. We saw that elevator scene very recently. This was a good trailer. I've got goosebumps again. Watching these back is like reliving my life. Watching my life back. Seeing the Funtime animatronics deep below ground. This is the point we were like, what is Afton up to now? He's created himself a woman, a girlfriend. It's mad. Seeing the animatronics move the way they are moving, where memories sleep. Funtime Freddy's there as well. The way their faces move and look at you, it was just completely... This was another evolution in Scott's capabilities as a creator, a storyline designer, and a game maker. Secrets don't keep. Seeing the animatronics here was amazing. We got Circus Baby and we got Ballora, two brand new characters in the whole franchise, and the storyline for Sister Location was amazing, but the gameplay was different. It was almost like half free roam. It was different locations. It was amazing. It was amazing. Sister Location, Five Nights at Freddy's. Everybody was going crazy with the theories here. They were like, what does Sister Location mean? Was this at the same time? What time period is this on? Why is there new animatronics? What is going on? Foxy's here. We're all happy. Because if Foxy's there, everyone's happy. The designs of these animatronics, though, they were something else. I remember watching this back. I remember this was the peak of when myself, 8-Bit Ryan, Dawko, and Baz would be doing theories together. And we would constantly talk about these animatronics and what it could mean for the franchise, what it could mean for the story, what it could mean for the future of FNAF, and where the vision is going. And man, Man, I loved it. I loved it. It was such a good time. But we can't talk about anyone for too long. We've got to keep going. We've got so many trailers to get through. If you're hyped, by the way, and you're enjoying this, please let me know down in the comment section below. It's so good going back in time and watching all of these. Ah, yeah. This game, Scott actually did drop properly. And voice acting, that's right, voice acting. That was this is when voice acting was properly brought into FNAF games, not just Phone Guy. Voice acting, the animatronics were there. There was a trailer for Pizza Sim, was there? Was that, well, that was obviously the next game. Pizza Sim was a very, very good game, but I think we're gonna skip this. Right, here we go.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous for this, but the goosebumps are just...
Okay, guys, so...
Oh, Lewis looks so young there.
So you can actually customize the offices now. And there's challenges here as well. Loads
Is this the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 music?
Oh my god, we have the vent system?
Oh, there's Fusion.
Okay, I'm gonna close off that vent. The duct system.
This game was very good, but very, very difficult.
So much happening.
This is the one where you had like the anime cutscenes, wasn't it? With Yandere, Chikakori, the goat.
Freddy! The ultimate custom night is not something to mess around with. This is the ultimate custom night.
That's what it says. The name of the game.
Me bird likes you.
Thanks very much.
All these characters, I can't even focus.
Look at all the characters he introduced. This is the one that spawned the infinite Doko meme as well of him crying.
Let me put you back together and take you apart all over again.
What? I've got goosebumps.
Whoa.
I've got goosebumps. That line, I forgot about that line. Ayo, I tell you what, that was a huge honor, Scotty Boy asking us to be in an official FNAF trailer, by the way. That was an official trailer. I love it. Now, I think this is for Help Wanted, right? Which is still one of my favorite ever games. Favorite ever. It just had everything. Being able to live as a FNAF, like, night guard or operation worker or maintenance. That was amazing. Being able to experience that and being able to experience it again in 2023. Like, this game is 4 years old, I think it is. Oh, how old's my son? It came out. Yeah, 4 years old. My son was born just before this game came out. So Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted. The fact that that's going to be coming out, Help Wanted 2 is going to be coming out is amazing. Because this game looked amazing to start with. But wait until Steel will have had extra time, extra experience. They've learned how to create games better. Hired more people because the studio can expand now that their games are doing really, really well. And I loved it. And the great thing about Help Wanted was that we got so much lore in there because we learned about Vanny, we learned about Glitch Trap, and that's when Security Breach was teased as well. Seeing the animatronics up close and personal, if you didn't experience it in VR, I at some point, if you could afford the technology, because it is expensive, I think you should, because it was so worthwhile. You got to live in virtual reality FNAF. You were Mike. You were these night guards. You got to fiddle inside Freddy. It was incredible, an incredible experience. You got to feed Chica pizza. It was incredible. And these trailers were good as well, but they don't quite hold the same regard as the OG trailers in my mind, in the nostalgia sense, but Steel Wool definitely did a good job of them. Definitely. Nah, Bonnet, you're a nasty. Okay, where are we moving on to next? What we got? Oh, Dreadbear, yeah, the Curse of Dreadbear. I never actually played this game because it dropped when I was away on holiday, and by then the hype had sort of died. I wasn't quite on my FNAF arc, so I was playing more of other games at the time, so I didn't come back and play this, unfortunately. But apparently it was really, really good DLC, and I'm pretty certain this is the one where Vanny was teased as well at the end of completing. I'm pretty sure this is where you got the Vanny mask. I could be wrong, but Dreadbear, great design again. There's been some fantastic designs over the years, especially with Five Nights at Freddy's AR. Well, I think we'll probably get the trailer to that very soon. Now, what's this one? What's this? Is this the Christmas update for Help Wanted? Because this is when it teased Sister Location. Security Breach. Because you got there once you completed the end level. There he is! Glitch Trap dancing! Hiya, buddy! Hiya, handsome! Kisses for you! Was that Was that the Vanny mask there? I don't know. But in this Christmas update, that's when it teased the Security Breach mall, the pizza place. Ah, he's coming for the kiss, I promised him. It teased the mall in the background. VR not required. Yeah, that's when they updated it again as well to, you could play it without the VR, which was a great thing. Here's AR, Markiplier, Daddy! I was saying Freddy was Daddy, not Markiplier. I'm not weird. I love that they got Mark to do this. Good old king of FNAF over here. What is such a shame is that FNAF AR, which is the mobile game if you haven't played it, it just didn't get the love and support from the developers. It just didn't get the love and support that we wanted. But it's a shame because the artists that were working on the game, because this is a really good trailer as well. This is hype. You got an animatronic in the closet. This is you in your house. You're sitting there in your house and there's an animatronic in your closet. Why would you go close to it? Are you just going to shut the door? What do you do? Oh, that's actually giving me goosebumps, that has. That's giving me goosebumps. You got Foxy, like, hunting about your drawers. Because this is every fan's dream, right? To have an animatronic in their house. Spring Daddy. This is such a good premise for a game as well, and it just didn't quite get the support in the end. It sort of just got abandoned, and I don't know why. It was never really discussed, which is a shame as well. The silence is what the community got so up in arms about. Because they did such a good trailer for it, and the artwork, and they see that it's me as well. Ah, they're at the door. Balloon boy, you definitely would kick it. Ah, this is a really good trailer. Why have I forgotten about it? You got the pizza there. What have you got? Oh! Let's play. Oh, this trailer's peak. This trailer's actually peak. Why did they let the game die? This is so good. What have they done? Like, for real. Five Nights at Freddy's AR. It was a dream. It was a fan's dream. You could play Five Nights at Freddy's on the go. It was such a good idea with augmented reality, and they just... around.
If you are very, very quiet,
ASMR.
maybe I will not find you.
Jiminy Christmas! That trailer is so good! That trailer is so good! Illumix, what did you do? Why did you let the game go? Because the artwork, the animatronics are crazy. In 2016, one game changed the world. Oh, is this Freddy in space? Ayo, that was such a good game. It changed the way we viewed our universe. Freddy took over different dimensions. It changed the way we viewed ourselves. We all saw Freddy Fazbear inside us, and we all wanted to be inside Freddy Fazbear. It was a wild time. Some of the things that were seen online, and Scott was there. That game was probably not Freddy in space, but there's a sequel anyway. Oh. This time it's for charity. This is amazing. Like, these games were so good. They were so fun. They were just little spin-offs for the FNAF series, something that was a little bit different and took you back to fun times. Find the secrets, which is what all FNAF fans liked. I can't even remember how far I got through this. Is this the... I'm sure this is the game that was made specifically for the charity stream. Is this where we first got to see Roxy as well? Was she not lying down in front of them or something here on this teaser image? I'm sure we got something somewhere where it teased Roxy before Roxy was actually an animatronic. It was amazing. Good times as well. Freddy in Space 2 was... These games were good, and it shows Scott's love and affection for the fan base to do spin-off sequels for free as well, for charity. It's amazing. Now, what Steel will pop... Oh, this is it!
Your friends are worried about you.
The Security Breach trailers. This is where they just went another... They're just another level.
Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier.
Goosebumps.
But it was just a glitch.
Oh, there's the Moon Man.
It won't happen again.
He was amazing when he first dropped, and we all went crazy. And now he's a glitch.
Such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play
These were
together?
These were peak FNAF.
It won't happen again.
We went crazy. I remember this. These trailers made everyone go crazy because it was just an evolution of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Gregory, be still.
Glam Daddy.
I think she's found us.
This is amazing. This was everybody was happy. We got a new character. We got the Vanessa character. We were teased in Help Wanted and in FNAF AR. The emails in there, which again were very important. We got this new FNAF antagonist in here, and it was a female. Everybody loved it. Everyone was like, "Who is Vanny? Is it Afton's child? Is it a copycat of Afton? Is it somebody he's turned into this creature?" And this is, again, just the evolution of what we've just seen to this part in the game shows how far Steel Wool went on. Because I'm pretty certain this was months after, because we heard nothing for ages from Steel Wool.
It's getting late.
I love her voice. I love her. And this was the RTX demo, wasn't it? Where they were showing off what the engine could do and how Security Breach was going to look. And the environments looked great, and they still look good in the game. Cannot wait for Ruin, because it's going to be the complete opposite. It's not going to be bright, it's not going to be colourful, it's going to be ruined, it's going to be destroyed, it's going to be wrecked, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be horror. I can see you. Oh, it's so good. I remember all these places from in the game. The laughter of Vanny there. We needed more of her in the game. I don't know. It doesn't look like she's going to be in Ruin. But I want more Vanny. She was such a good character. We didn't see enough of her.
When I first found you.
Afton's voice. Afton's voice. You could play that bad boy on loop and you would have a good day. You would have a good time.
You were nothing.
And this is the mask that was in Help Wanted.
Small. Pathetic. But now, you are more.
How did Afton find her? As Glitch Trap, right? Oh, look at her, Vanny! She's so good. And then you got Vanessa there, and you're like, nice. She looks nothing like that anymore. She changed up quite a lot. The music in this was peak as well. Just everything about this trailer. Vanny was just so menacing. She was skipping about. It was the fact that she was so carefree and loved what she was doing. And then you got to see the animatronics. Roxy looks so good. Monty the King. The stage is set. Chica has got to be there. Everybody loves Chica, and her design is peak as well. And then you got Glam Daddy. When Glam Daddy is shown, everyone made a collective moan. You heard it throughout the universe.
Gregory, we can get you out of here.
Then we got Gregory.
You and me together.
Oh, just everything about this trailer. We just went through it. Every single frame, every single detail, trying to find out how this game was going to play.
None of them will stop hunting you.
That part was a really good part in the game as well. Notice how it's all the dark parts in the game that are everybody's favorite. When you're in the daycare and the lights get turned off. When you're underground, when the animatronics are chasing you, the endoskeletons. The music.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will, both of you, burn!
I need to know who says that. I still don't know if it's Monty or if it's Afton. I still don't know. No, it is. It's Afton. It is definitely Afton, because the actor put it on TikTok or something like that, or put it on Twitter. I can't remember. I've seen it going about. That is definitely Afton. So what are those lines? What are those lines for? Was it for something scrapped? Is it something we're going to hear in Ruin? I don't know. But here, Monty being an absolute Chad and showing everybody why he's the alpha, and Bonnie was the beta bunny, and got destroyed and taken out of the game. Everything about this was so hype. Hey, you got the sun as well, and the moon, and this as well. Vanny was so good as well, and she mimicked the parallels between her looking around the corner and Springtrap doing that in FNAF 3 is. Burn Trap. Burn Trap, baby. Burn Trap, baby. And again, this ain't from the game. This is nowhere in the game. Burn Trap does not exist in the game. This is just for the trailer alone. And it was a moment and a half, because everybody was like, is this Bonnie? Is this Bonnie? Or is Vanny trying to recreate Afton? We were kind of right on both senses. We don't know still if Glamrock Bonnie's parts were used to create Burn Trap, but there was definitely Burn Trap, and Vanny was definitely helping Glitch Trap to recreate a physical body for him, unless you go down the lines of it was actually Mimic, and the Mimic was mimicking Afton, but getting Vanny to recreate him as Afton is so weird. The Mimic storyline, which is in the books if you don't know. But either way, we cannot wait for Ruin. I wish we could spend longer on each trailer, but we can't. We can't do it. There's Vanny again. We gotta keep going, otherwise this video is gonna be so long. I think this is the one that came out just before Security Breach dropped.
Freddy and the gang are pretty tired, but they'll be back again next week.
I love watching this back. I love watching it back. It would be nice to see. I love seeing all the trailers side by side and the evolution.
Pizzaplex is now closed. Initiating nighttime protocols.
No, wait, I'm still here.
Oh, there she is. She's changed. That was the evolution of Vanessa, and everybody was like, now that's a good design. Kalen does such a good job. We got some little mechanics there, some little gameplay there. Then we get to see Vanny coming towards you. We get called a naughty boy. Fantastic, I love that. We get to go inside Freddy's tummy, which was like, oh, we get to ride around with Freddy. We got a protector. It's great. This is the first time you get an animatronic to actually help you. And it's amazing.
You should be able to escape when the security doors reopen at 6 a.m.
And there you go.
Until then,
That's how it was Five Nights at Freddy's, or at least to the 6 a.m. mechanic.
if there is another way out, I will help.
And everybody lost it. You got DJ Music Man. So, I'll tell you what. Oh, this scene here as well is absolute peak. This is just amazing. This pose right here was all over the internet. This is such an alpha pose. But hey, we got to go back and see Music Man. The reveal of DJ Music Man was one that absolutely broke the internet and broke my friend 8-Bit Ryan because he hated Music Man. But it is here. He's a big spider boy. He's going to be in ruin. Nothing happens. There's no endings to do with him. He's going to be in ruin as a ruined animatronic. DJ Music Man, his ruined version is going to be amazing, and he's going to have loads of little Music Man babies around with him, and they're going to come after you, and it's going to be terrified because you know we're going to see him again. He's too good a character to not bring back for ruin. I can't wait.
I promise.
And this pose here, the music as well. The music is so good. Roxy's looking good, using the camera, showing off some more of the mechanics. Chica looks good as always. You see her broken down version, and then you see her, you're like, she can't get any worse. Then you got Montgomery Gator, and you're like, you're actually a boss. I'm okay with Bonnie not being here. And then you got Freddy Fazbear, and he's getting, that's when he's breaking his programming to become more lucid.
And where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything.
And Vanny again, just being carefree and a boss.
And we'll see you again soon.
We need more Vanny. We need more Vanessa. And these animatronics down here as well.
I'd like to take a short survey about your experience.
That's so good. That was so good. Security Breach has still got to be one of my favorite games of all time, and it brought so many new people. And speaking of, we only got this trailer like last week, and here it is already in the evolution.
Cassie, I hope you get this.
And look how different the place looks. Seeing trailers back to back like this shows you how different it's going to look and feel. It's all dark. All the lights are like flickering, and everything's dirty and grungy. Wrecked.
Cassie, please.
I mean, ruined.
It's so dark down here.
Just the contrast. The animatronics as well. There is no good looking version of them. They're all destroyed. Apart from the endoskeletons. They look great. Look at her. She's completely gone. The mechanics are here as well. It just shows the evolution of Steel Wool and how much love they have for the game. There's Monty looking absolutely destroyed. Like, look at the animatronics. And the music again is peak. The music is always good in the FNAF trailers. Look at him. Eclipse is going to be so good. And then you've got the rebirth of Afton or Glitch Trap or Mimic or Bonnie. Whoever he is. It is so good. July 2023. We've got one final trailer to look at. And here we go. We got the very final FNAF trailer. FNAF Help Wanted 2. Look how good this game looks. Look how good it looks. It's amazing. And if you haven't already noticed, I think a lot of people have pointed it out over on Twitter and stuff like that. I'm sure I saw John FNAF, great guy. Please go and follow him if you haven't already and subscribe to his channel. But you've got this little funny little box wire system over here, which is also one that you see in FNAF Ruin trailer as well. So there's a little hint, well, not a little hint, but maybe it's a little clue, or maybe it's just a pure coincidence, who knows. But it's a nice similarity to point out. But this trailer again shows the evolution of how far Steel Wool have come and how far FNAF has come. The games are getting announced on the PlayStation as like a priority in a big showcase alongside like Spider-Man and stuff. That's how far FNAF has come.
Also, There were no other applicants. So strap yourself in.
This is gonna be
and get
amazing.
motivated to an appropriate degree.
This is gonna be so good. I cannot
You ain't
wait.
seen nothing yet.
Is there a face in the background there? That kind of looked like a glitch trap face in the background. I might be completely wrong, but it looked like a glitch trap face there. I'm so over the moon. The evolution of Five Nights at Freddy's from 1 to Hell Wanted 2 it's just peak. It's just absolutely insane. I honestly cannot believe how far Five Nights at Freddy's has come. This video today has just really brought it home how big this game has got. So a massive shout out to Scott and to Steel Wool for keeping this dream going and keeping a fan's hunger alive, because this game just keeps getting better and better. The hype for the movie's there, the hype for Ruin's there, the hype for Hell Wanted 2 is there. People love this game and it just keeps getting better and better. There is no lull in this fandom. It is just there. So massive shout out to you guys, and it just makes me emotional that I've been here from the start. Where did you join? Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite trailer was as well. Mine is probably Ruin, and going all the way back to Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3. Those trailers were absolutely amazing and the hype was so real. But either way, right about my face just now, there's going to be another couple of videos I know you will enjoy. Please click on that bad boy and I will see you over there. I've been Razzbowski. You've been the beautiful Raspberries as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!